Ladell Hill is back in Dothan again with us, and Ladell is a personal trainer, wellness fitness consultant, and when it comes to health and fitness, he's kind of a jack of all trades, to be honest with you. And the first thing, Ladell, I like to ask is what makes what you do as a personal trainer different than the average strength coach that's out there for teenage athletes?
First of all, I want to thank you for having me here. What makes me different from all the other trainers? I stress holistic health. I try to go about teaching kids how to develop and build their bodies in more of a natural setting.
Exactly, and as a chiropractor, that's right up my alley because I really appreciate your philosophy on that and doing it the right way, not cheating. Obviously, we know about the perils of taking steroids, and there's a lot of things out there that kids need to avoid, even possibly creatine and other things that we need to consider. There's options that kids can go to before that. But tell us a little bit about the difference between building big muscles as opposed to high quality, dense muscles.
High quality, dense muscle takes a longer time to develop, but it stays with your body for longer periods of time. It protects you from certain injuries versus getting just big muscles. The way it works is when you develop just big muscles, fast twitch muscles, or muscles just full of water, what happens is you don't have the endurance in the muscle. So that means if you're out on the field, you're playing any form of sports, that muscle, you have to not only carry that weight, but it's only going to last you, that power is only going to last you for certain periods of time. Versus when you have muscle density, if you develop your body where you have the big muscles, but your muscles are more dense. And when I say dense, it means the fibers are a lot tighter, a lot tougher, more toned. It protects you from getting certain injuries, and you're able to sustain that strength for longer periods of time.
Yes, and also it's safe to say if you have a professional personal assistant training you properly, not only will you have a lesser chance of getting injured while you're doing the exercise, but by building your body with a proper balance in the muscle tone, that you're also going to help prevent injuries when you're playing the competitive sport.
Exactly. Yes, it does balance the body out, and my advice to all the young athletes out there is really focus on developing your body naturally and doing high repetition, medium amount of weight until you're capable of going higher weights. In the long run, you're going to obviously be on the field for longer periods of time than just trying to put on all this kind of weight and not be in condition.
Exactly. Now, Ladell, I know you've worked with many different celebrities and some professional athletes and obviously many collegiate athletes. Besides the obvious genetic advantages that some of these individuals have, we all know that it's not just about genetics. So what have you noticed is some of the differences that sets apart these elite professional athletes from these other collegiate athletes that are not quite there, or let's say a good high school athlete that's not quite ready to be a Division I college prospect?
Well, first of all, you have to work. You have to be disciplined, focused, and you have to work hard. You have to be hungry for it. It's just like, it's no different than when you're thirsty. You're going to do whatever you can to get some water, to quench your thirst. That's the type of elite, that's what the drive and the heart that a lot of the elite athletes have. There's a certain percentage of it is genetics, but the ones that have the genetics and have the heart usually stand out above everyone else. And then you have the ones that are not very genetically, that doesn't have the genetics, that implements hard work and focus in their regimen, and that sets them above everyone else.
Yeah, that kind of helps level the playing field, so to speak.
Exactly.
If you don't quite have that, God-given, gift, you can get close to it just by outworking the other person. In regards to teenagers that have aspirations and dreams of playing, you know, college football or college basketball, baseball, or what have you, how important do you think it is for them to really try to fulfill their dream as opposed to, you know, just take an easy way out and not really going for it, as opposed to regrets they might have later in life?
To all the young athletes out there, if you feel it in your heart, then obviously it's something that you love and it's something that fulfills your happiness. If that is how you feel in your heart, then I advise all you young athletes to talk to your parents, tell them to help you with the tools and the information that you need to develop your skills and to make you the best athlete that you possibly can. Get them in your corner, have them to constantly search for information, get you professional help, and show them, prove it to them that you're focused and you're determined to be an elite athlete.
You know, the thing that a lot of people don't know is that you can make a young athlete faster. You can allow him to be able to jump higher,
Absolutely.
be stronger. You know, it's not just all in the genetics, so to speak, but you have to go out and seek this knowledge. I know I really appreciate all the work that Ladell's doing with my son Kyle, and he has all his dreams that I had the same dreams of playing college football. Whether it happens or not, I want to be able to get him to a position where if it looks like a viable option, I know that we did what we could to get him prepared when he is, you know, a senior in high school. I know that I have regrets, even though I had a small college football scholarship that I didn't accept. And I had my reasons at the time, but I regret as a 42-year-old man that I didn't fulfill my dream. And it's something that I think for a lot of young people out there, you owe it to yourself that if this is what you want to do, you need to give it a try.
That's right. You'll look back on it as time passes, and you will understand how important it is. And right now is the time to do it. Stay focused, stay disciplined, and stay hungry. It's just, you know, people will watch you. People will be proud of you, and this is what you can give back, not only to your family but to yourself, is to stay focused, and if it's something you feel in your heart, go for it.
And Ladell, I know you had a short stint with the Miami Hurricanes before you got a severe injury in a motor vehicle accident, but even though it was a short run there in the late 80s, I'm sure you had tremendous memories. The ESPN is running a special on that era of Miami Hurricanes, and Ladell was a part of that at one time. And I'm sure you have a lot of great memories that you still live off of, so to speak.
Yes, sir. Yeah, I definitely do. And if I had it to do all over again, the information and the knowledge that I have now, I would probably be in a different position right now. So,
exactly.
I'm just here to share with all the young athletes out there what I've went through and what I have to give back to the young athletes.
Well, we appreciate all that Ladell is doing for the young athletes here in the Dothan area as well as Atlanta. And we just want to encourage you, if you have any questions, you can contact Ladell. You can call my wife Cynthia at 714-5869, and she can get you in contact with Ladell. He also has a great website, which is www.tasteofearth.net, and you can go on there and you get a lot of great information. So we look forward to next month when Ladell comes back to visit us.
Thank you.
So thank you.